Hey y'all, welcome back to Two Fat Girls. It's me, Mandy. Um, I just moved I'm doing this from my laptop. Um, Mainly because my back is kind of sore and I don't feel like sitting in my computer chair. So I put my laptop in the computer chair and I'm sitting up against the back of my bed because it keeps my back really straight and it makes it feel better. But anyway, I went and seen Rock of Ages and it was amazing. I love it, which of course is full of 80s like rock music. So of course I'm totally gonna love it. Um, And I decided, like, because I love Ashes to Ashes and I love Alex Drake's wardrobe. And I think it's the third season or something, she has an outfit that's similar to this where she's got like the stripy tank top. And I was sitting here and I was thinking, like, when I was getting ready to go, I was like, I totally have a stripy tank top. So I just got a t shirt and I cut the neck out of it, which my t shirt is, I've got a Madonna t shirt on. Um, I'll put a picture up. Ciao. Um, and I bought me some 80s bangle bracelets for like, I think I paid like $5 or $6 for these ones, but it was in a pack and it came with like silver and black and hot pink, and I think there's like 30 bracelets in there. I got it from Deb's. Yeah. So I love these bracelets and I've been wearing them all the time now because I've been saying I need black bangle bracelets and I found I've got black and white ones too. And then Bug bought me pink ones that have like white polka dots on them, and I'm so excited about my bangle bracelets. I just love them and I love to hear them clink together. Like it just brings joy to my heart. So anyway, let's talk about Rock of Ages. Like, okay, I didn't know, well, after I came home and I was like researching it on the internet, it was like a Broadway play or something. Yeah, and I love musicals anyway, so I'm like, how did I not know about this? But the thing was I did know about it because the guy from American Idol, second season, third season, somewhere along there, I can't remember because I stopped watching American Idol after 4 because I got really bored with it. But it's Constantine, and I was like, that's totally Constantine, and I'm like, I remember reading about it now, that he was gonna do Rock of Ages, and some probably Rolling Stone or something is probably what I read in. But anyway, I've got a list of what I'm going to talk to you about. So, Tom Cruise. Okay, first of all, I had read on the computer like people were giving him slack about his singing and whatever, and I I like Tom Cruise. I like most of his movies. Um, I don't have a problem with him because he's a, what is he, Scientology? I don't care. I always thought Tom Cruise was hot. And even when he did go crazy, I just thought that made him more cool. Like when he jumped on Oprah's couch, I'm like, if I was freaking there, I would jump on Oprah's couch too. For real. That couch looked really comfy and jumpable. Like, how could you not see that couch and think, I just want to sit on this? No, you want to jump on that couch. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, I love him, and he was fucking hot in this movie, like way gorgeous, gorgeous. And he played Stacy Jacks just beautifully, like a drunken high rocker who's like full of weird ideas and wants to sleep and have all these chicks and stuff. And like he was just gorgeous. I thought he was so hot. And like the little guns that he had like down there, Mandy wants to touch. Anyway, so I had been hearing slack about his singing, and especially, I think it was the Bon Jovi song "Wanted," and it was probably from Bon Jovi people that I've heard it from that, they didn't like him singing "Wanted," which I think that was one of the popular ones that he did. Didn't he sing it somewhere on TV or at a premiere or something? I can't remember. I could totally be making that up, so don't take my word for it. But I thought he sounded like Bon Jovi. I thought he sounded like John Bon Jovi. Because Bon Jovi has a very distinctive voice. Like he sings really high and kind of nasally. And when he sings live, he always does his lips like this. He's like that. He does his lips really weird when he sings. I've noticed that. And I thought he did that song really, really good, mainly because he reminded me of Bon Jovi. Because Tom Cruise, I guess he just got a high voice, and I was like, he totally killed that song. Like, he did that pretty good. But then when he sang "Pour Some Sugar on Me," and what was the other one he sang? Anyway, to me, it sounded like Bon Jovi singing "Pour Some Sugar on Me" because I thought he sounded so similar to him. Um, the one thing that was kind of gross was him sticking his tongue in that girl's mouth. That was too much tongue for me. That just totally threw me off. Yeah, I didn't like that. And Alec Baldwin and Russell Brand, which I love Russell Brand. He's just beautiful. I love him and all his skinniness. And he was like wearing his skinny pants and all the suspenders. But his haircut reminded me of Joan Jett. Like he looked like Joan Jett with the beard. For real, he did. He didn't sing that bad. Alec Baldwin didn't sing that bad. I mean, they weren't like horrible. I mean, I wouldn't like go to a concert of Russell Brand and Alec Baldwin, but I mean, they did okay. Um, but their part in the movie I thought was like the cheesiest part when they sang "Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore." Like me and my friend, we were sitting there. I was like, "Holy crap!" I'm like, "This is the cheesiest thing I have ever seen in my life." But it was a good kind of '80s cheese. Like it was nice. Mary J. Blige was totally awesome in it, but Mary J. Blige, she sang one with U2, and it was amazing. And I'm really weird about people doing covers. You know I am, especially bands that I adore. And I love U2. And when I first heard that, I was kind of like, I don't know, Mary J. Blige. I don't know if you should be singing U2. But she did it really good. And I like songs where, this is going to sound really weird, but I like songs when like they have callback, like when one person sings and the other person repeats it only like higher. I like that, and that's kind of what she did. And what did she sing? The first song that she sang, the girl was singing "Harden Your Heart." Is that what she was singing too? I think that's what she sang with her. And she like did the callback, and I'm like, I love Mary J. Blige. And Mary J. Blige, she just has like the best voice, like booming, like big boom voice. The one thing I'm not like a big fan of, even in reality, when they do them on YouTube, is like when they mash songs up. I don't really like mashup songs, and they did that. They did it like 3 or 4 times, didn't they? They did "We Built This City" with "We're Not Gonna Take It," and they did "I Love Rock and Roll" with another song. I can't remember what that one was. And they did what's the other one they did? They did "More Than Words" with Heaven. That one actually wasn't that bad because Heaven started rocking, but then she was like singing "More Than Words" in an alley, and that was kind of weird. In her like little short skirt singing in an alley, that was odd. But I will say I will never listen to the Journey song ever again without thinking of this. Any Way You Want It. Any Way You Want It will forever remind me of a stripper pole now. Like I can't, I'm not going to be able to listen to that song ever again and not think of like a chick on a stripper pole. Like I can't help it. Even my friend said that, and we were like, we can never listen to this song again ever without thinking of strippers. But Pour Some Sugar on Me reminds me of strippers too. But I love that song and I can totally rock it. But Journey and chicks on stripper poles, that's just different. The one thing that I was thinking that, like, I was thinking through the whole movie that they were going to do it because, okay, I knew that he started writing, or he was saying he wrote "Don't Stop Believing," we're in there at the Hollywood sign, and he's like, oh, I wrote this sign, I've been working on this since I met it for you. And when he started singing that, I turned to my friend, I'm like, psh, don't lie, you did not write "Don't Stop Believing." But I mean, it's like the whole plot of the movie, so whatever. But I'm like, psh, don't be acting like you wrote that song, because that song, no, you didn't write that about that girl from Oklahoma, and negative. Um, I kept expecting him because her name was Sherry, and I kept wanting him to sing "Oh Sherry," and I'm like, when is she gonna freaking sing "Oh Sherry"? I'm ready for "Oh Sherry." "Oh Sherry" never came, so I'm gonna have to like go listen to "Oh Sherry" by myself. Um, and that made me sad. I think that was about the one sad thing in the movie. I'm like, where's "Oh Sherry"? And then when he gave her the mixtape, my friend was like, oh, that's probably gonna be "Oh Sherry." And I'm like, no, it's going to be "Don't Stop Believing." I just know it is. I know it's going to be "Don't Stop Believing." And then, she goes on stage and they do "Don't Stop Believing." And then Stacey Jackson's at the end and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I need my "Oh Sherry" now. And now I need "Oh Sherry." And it never happened. And that made me sad. Although I will tell you this, like one of my favorite parts of the movie, which I mean, it almost brought a tear to my eye, but I'm probably just a dork and I love music so much and I love CDs and I love tapes and I love records. I especially love records. And in the beginning when when that guy stole her records, like I was almost like, oh, I can totally feel your pain. Like, it's like, why did you just take my money and take my money and bring me my records back? But then at the end, ooh, sorry, I bumped it. But then at the end, when he went in the record store and he found all her records on the shelf and he bought them for her and he put them in the bag and he put them with a little note, I was like, oh my god! That was like the sweetest thing ever. Ever. Like the sweetest thing a guy can do is buy you music, or for me, like You know, me and my friend were even saying, we're like, you know, I don't want a mix CD. I want someone to make me a mixtape. And I don't even have a tape player I could play it on, but I want a mixtape. I want a mixtape from a guy. And that would just be so awesome. Or you could just buy me bunches of records. I love records. But yeah, we were like, there's just not enough guys that make you mixtapes anymore. For real. There needs to be more guys out there that make you mixtapes. So overall, I totally loved this movie. But I love musicals. I'm a big, big fan of musicals. And so I already went into it knowing that I was going to be like singing along and jamming. And yeah, it was just great. Like I want to go see it again. Like I want to buy the soundtrack, even though it's just them singing. You know, I don't really know what's on the soundtrack, but if they have like the original artists and maybe them singing, I don't know. But I totally need that soundtrack in my life ASAP. I'll probably go. I get paid this Friday. Present for me. Oh, my foot's asleep. My foot is asleep. And I totally thought it was cool at the end how they had REO Speedwagon. I can't think of his name, the lead singer. And they had Sebastian Bach and Debbie Gibson. And me and my friend, we were like, I wish we could just pause it and see who else was there. And Catherine Zeta-Jones, we totally knew that she was going to slut it up in the end. Like, I could feel it. I'm like, she's so uptight that by the end, she's going to slut it up. And I just thought it was awesome that she tries to go into her sunglasses, being all incognito. Um, so yeah, that's it. Rock of Ages was awesome. I loved it. I liked it. It was super sweet. I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. I'm gonna buy the soundtrack, and then I'm just gonna like be totally obsessed with Tom Cruise being a rock star because he played a rock star pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Like I said, he was my favorite part of the entire movie. There wasn't enough Stacey Jacks. There wasn't enough Tom Cruise's abs in that movie. Like, and he wore his pants all low, and I just loved it, loved it. And he had his like thing, like what's his face from Poison, Bret Michaels. You know, it was my favorite part. Favorite. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's it for Mandy's Music Monday. So hopefully this gets up sometime soon and not in a month. So, okay. Bye, guys. See you next time.